Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of learning. Let's start exploring. Let's start learning. This is Sukriti Ugc and welcome to my channel, English Gurukul, wherein we are going to study about each and every aspect that literature covers, right? So today we are going to start with the MCQs. You heard me right. We are going to start with the MCQs, right? So the first question, I'll be giving it to you and I'll be asking you what should be the answer. I'll be giving you a moment in order to introspect, in order to analyze what could be the answer, and then I'll tell you the answer, right? This way we will be having our discussion, right? And this way we could have an interactive session together, right? So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so the first question is, one of the following dramatists has written only tragedies. So one of the following dramatists has written only tragedies. He is A. Ben Jonson, B. John Webster, C. Marlowe, or D. John Ford. Who is that person? One of the following dramatists has written only tragedies. Who is that person who has only written tragedies, who has not written comedies, who has not written anything else, dire, or anything else, who has just written tragedies? Who is that writer? A. Ben Jonson, B. John Webster, C. Marlowe, D. John Ford. So it is C. It is C, right? It is Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe. Okay. Marlowe. Second question. How many constituent parts are there in a tragedy according to Aristotle? A. 5, B. 6, C. 4, or D. 3. So, how many constituent parts are there in a tragedy according to Aristotle? This is according to Aristotle, and we are talking about tragedy. We're not talking about comedy. We are talking about tragedy. So the correct option is 6. 6. Here. Now, the third question is, at what stage of the plot is in a play does the epilogue appear? First option, at the end of the play. Second, at any stage where its presence is felt necessary. Third, in the beginning of the play. D, at the end of the third act. How can it be at the end of the third act? I don't understand why they have given this option even. I think in order to make your life easy, that's why they have given it, right? So obviously epilogue. So we are talking about the E. You can remember it like this: epilogue. E. It starts with E, and end of the play. When we talk about the end of the play, it also starts with E, right? So epilogue, end of the story, right? So end of the play. So at the end of the play is the correct option, right? Then the fourth question, we are going to cover 10 questions like this. Yeah, is that clear? All right. So the fourth question is, there were four famous theatrical cycles enacting the morality plays. Which one of the following four names given below is wrong? Townlake cycle, Chester cycle, York cycle, or Charles cycle? Which is wrong? Please hear the questions, please hear the question, or read the question very carefully. Is not. Herein, we are the examiner, the question paper setter is asking you not. Not is not, right? So there were four famous theatrical cycles enacting the morality plays. We're talking about the morality plays. From one question, you can gain a lot. We are talking about morality plays. You even get the characteristics or the features. What are the features? What are the characteristics? So from one question, you gain a lot of points. You gain a lot of information, right? So as to say, which one of the following four names given below is wrong? So first one is Townley cycle, B is Chester cycle, C is York cycle, and D is Charles cycle. So Charles cycle is the wrong option, right? That means Townley cycle was one of the four features, famous theatrical cycle. Townley cycle, Chester cycle, York cycle. Townley, Chester, York. Townley, Chester, York. Townley, Chester, York. Right? Biblical themes were enacted in A, the miracle plays, B, the mystery plays, C, the interludes, D, the morality plays. A, the miracle plays, B, the mystery plays, C, the interludes, D, the morality plays. So biblical themes were enacted in the mystery plays. When we are talking about the mystery, that is something unknown, right? That is something not known to us, that is something uncertain, sort of uncertain. So something that is uncertain, that means that has roots in biblical uh, biblical context, right? So as to say, yeah. Why were the interludes introduced? So why were they introduced? When we talk about interludes, yesterday also we spoke about interludes. We spoke about various forms and the various categories of poetry, of drama, so on and so forth, right? So we talked about interludes as well. So why were the interludes introduced? A, they pleased the common class of the spectators. B, they provided comic relief. C, they had better theatrical effect. D, they dealt with the real problems of life. So which option is correct? Why were they introduced? Why were interludes introduced? They were introduced in order to provide comic relief in between, right? Next question, that is the seventh question. Seventh question B, the mystery plays deal with A, hell and heaven, B, moral values, C, biblical themes, or D, the life and deeds of the saints. So we have already spoken about the mystery plays, that how uncertain we are talking about. If we are talking about the uncertainty, we are talking about the mystery. We are talking about the unknown, right? That unknown is can be related to God, right? Can be related to biblical context, right? So we're talking about biblical themes over here, right? It could be related to anything. It could be related to God. So when we are talking about God in English, we're talking about biblical context. We're talking about in terms of Jesus Christ, right? Who is the author of the Spanish tragedy? Who is the author of Spanish tragedy? A, Christopher Marlowe. B, Thomas Kidd. C, Robert Greene. Or D, George Peele. Who is the author of the Spanish tragedy? A, Christopher Marlowe. No. Thomas Kidd. Probably. Robert Greene. No. George Peele. No. So who is left? Thomas Kidd. You can even guess it. If you are not sure about something, you can guess it, like crossing out the ones which you probably think that are not will not be the correct answer, will not be counted in the correct answer, right? So who is the author of the Spanish tragedy? Thomas Kidd. Thomas Kidd is the writer of Spanish tragedy, the Spanish tragedy. Thomas Kidd. PT. Thomas Kidd, the Spanish tragedy, right? Which of the following plays is written by George Peele? Which of the following plays is written by George Peele? Remember, we talked about when we spoke of the Spanish tragedy, George Peele was also one of the options. So now we are coming to George Peele. So you can relate the questions, try to relate the questions, and try to then learn, right? So, which of the following plays is written by George Peele? Titus Andronicus. Titus Andronicus, right? Or Jocasta, or the Spanish tragedy. Obviously, we have read that the Spanish tragedy is not one of his creations, right? The Wounds of Civil War. No. The Wounds of Civil War, no. The Spanish tragedy, no. Jocasta, no. So what is left? Titus Andronicus, right? Titus Andronicus is written by George Peele. Titus Andronicus. Titus Andronicus. George Peele. George Peele. George Peele. Right? Then the last question, but the last but not the least, right? The 10th question. So we are going to basically cover 10 questions per day, so that it becomes easier for you as well as for me in order to create videos, because I have to create videos based on different aspects, based on different themes, um, ranging from class 10th, 11th, 12th, then for net, UGC net, for Ctet. So I'll be creating on all the themes, on all these aspects. So you also need time, I also need time, right? So we'll be doing it like this, 10 questions per day, right? Then the 10th one being, what is the function of the chorus in a play? What is the function of a chorus in the play? Now, A, the chorus is a band of singers who sing? No. B, the chorus comes to declare the ending of an act? No. The chorus explains ending. What was an ending? Let me know in the comment section below, right? The chorus explains the past and future of the events in the play? Maybe. Let's see. The chorus represents the views of the dramatist? No. So what is the correct option? The chorus explains the past and the future events in the play. So the chorus is used to explain the past and the future events of the play. Clear? Past and the future events in the play. Chorus. Here, these were the 10 questions that we have done, that we have discussed, and you should try to revise these 10 questions that we have done. Apart from this, go through the series that I did, go through the lecture that I did yesterday, and then do let me know in the comment section what you want me to cover next, right? This is Sukriti Joshi signing off. Bye bye. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.